Hello everybody, my name is TotalNerdStatus, and today I want to talk about pet peeves. And this is a gameplay of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I'm playing with a friend of mine. His name is Get in the Kitchen. I just killed him right there. And excuse me. You're gonna see him rage or hear him rage a couple times when I kill him. And so yeah, I want to talk about my pet peeves. And this is a gameplay of domination, no, not hardcore, never mind, just regular domination on the map Standoff. I'm using the MSMC with a foregrip, a suppressor, and fast mag. And see, there he goes raging. But anyway, my pet peeves. Now this isn't just gaming pet peeves. This is pet peeves like in general. So, these are my personal pet peeves. You guys can let me know in the comments, you know, what your pet peeves are, and you know, if you have the same as me or whatever it may be. So, these are no way in order. I'm not trying to stall or anything, but I'm trying to get everything out of the way. So these are not in any kind of order. They're not from least pet peeve to greatest pet peeve. They're not from greatest to least. You know, they're just my pet peeves that I could think of. So for me, if you're behind somebody and you're walking, then they slow down in front of you, I get so mad. Like if I'm walking behind someone and then all of a sudden they slow down, it's like, excuse me, you couldn't have at least found a way to let me get around you. I mean, especially like in my school, there's only one hallway that leads to every single classroom. There's just one hallway and then classrooms on your left and right. And, so there's really no way that I could get around that person if they just all of a sudden decide to go really, really slow in front of me. It's just like, come on. My next one is kind of the same, only instead of them slowing down in front of you, they just completely stop. They just stop and stand there for no particular reason. Maybe it's to talk to a friend, but I mean, come on. You could have at least taken your friend to the side and been like, hey man, what's going on? But no, you had to stop in the middle of the hall. Oh, check out this ninja defuse. But you know, you had to stop in the middle of a hallway and to talk to your friend. But also when I'm reminded to do something more than once. So say, this is just an example, say I'm told to do the dishes, or you know, something simple like that. If I am told to do the dishes and then 10 minutes later I get told to do the dishes again, I rage. Because it's like, come on, it's only been 10 minutes, just give me like 2 more. It's like, I can't do the dishes as soon as you want me to. My schedule just doesn't allow for it. So, if you remind me to do something more than once, then there's a big chance I'll rage. So, when someone asks me the same question minutes after having me answered that same question. So, like, if someone, oh, another ninja defuse. Wait, no, never mind. If you ask me, like, what my favorite movie is, oh, listen to him rage, listen to him rage. Hold on. Oh, wait, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes! Yes, in the balls! Anyway, so if you were to ask me, like, something like what my favorite color is, and I would say green, and then like 10 minutes later, you would ask me that same question again. It's like, come on, man, I just told me. What do you have, memory of a chipmunk on Red Bull? So, another one is when a parent or an adult doesn't find the same comedy and stuff that I think is hilarious. So if I was to show, like, my dad something like this one time, I tried showing my father this video of, like, Minnesota burning. Oh, so close. That made me rage right there, because I was, like, half a second away from defusing. But, like, I'm showing him Minnesota Burns. If you haven't heard of him, go check him out. He's an epic troll person. He's hilarious. Anyway, he was trolling this 8-year-old child playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and the child just kept swearing at him, and I'm like, haha, the kid's swearing and he doesn't even know what the words mean. And my dad's like, oh, if that kid was swearing, I'd beat his butt. You know, he's taking it too seriously. I mean, come on, that's what makes the video funny, is listening to these kids rage, you know. And I don't know, maybe I'm just the only person that you know, I'm not a big fan of that. But I hate when an adult ruins the comedy. When someone repeats a joke that's told in a movie. Has this ever happened to you? Like, this happens to me a lot because my dad is just so chatty. Like, we'd go to the movie theater and they'd tell a joke in the movie and he would just scream and laugh, and he's so loud. Sometimes he even snorts, and it's so annoying. And he just yeah, that was a fail on my part. But he's so loud, and then he would repeat the joke again. So like, let's say the joke was a knock knock joke, you know, and it was extremely funny to him. It's like they would say knock knock, blah blah blah, they'd say the joke, and then he'd be like, ah ha ha, ah ha ha, ah ha, knock knock, ah, who's there, ah, cheese, you know, blah blah, and he'd repeat the joke, and it's so annoying. It's like, come on man, I'm not deaf, I just heard the joke, I kinda get it. So, as you can see, I'm kind of raging right now while I'm making this commentary, just talking about the stuff. And right here, I just get all up in their spawn, and oh my gosh, I'm just a beast right here. I'm just taking them all out. But anyway, the second to last one is when I tell a joke and hours later I hear that same joke from a stranger. Now, maybe that joke has been invented, you know, 10 years ago, I don't know, but most of the time it's because my joke has been stolen from me. Like, I would make up a knock knock joke. I would make up a, you know, a custom knock knock joke that's really beast and really hilarious, and then I would hear it like the next day all over the school, and they're like, oh, did you hear about a knock knock joke that some random kid made up? It's like, yeah, that random kid was me. Especially when I don't get credit for it. I mean, like, if I was to make up a joke and that joke is really famous, I would like to get credit for it. So joke stealing is just not one of my favorite things in the world. Hunter-killer drone on standby. So, my last pet peeve, and then I guess I'll just kind of go on a rant about how this gameplay is, since I still have another 3 minutes. But, my last pet peeve is when people are bad sports. Now, if you're losing, or if you're winning. If you're losing, I kind of understand, like, if I just kicked your butt in Black Ops 2 or Battlefield 3, whatever the case may be, and you're raging, and you're, you know, really mad at me, and you're like cursing me out and all this crap, I understand, because you lost and you may be raging. But when people go and they're bad sports about winning, and they're just like rubbing it in your face like, oh hey, I won, ah ha ha, you suck so bad, I just do not have the tolerance for that. I mean, I might joke about it and be like, haha, yeah, you beat me, but deep down inside, I just want to punch that person square in the face. So, like, sometimes it depends on my mood, because sometimes I would not like it if people would rage if they're losing. I mean, even if you're losing, you couldn't have said, hey, good game, you know, you had to start cursing me out and saying, oh, you only won because I wasn't ready, or you only won because my controller's broken, or something like that, you know, it's just, it makes me mad. So, those are all my pet peeves. I think my worst one, the one that you would never catch me, the one that you would always catch me raging about, is probably the parent not finding comedy in something, because that just, you know, I could be laughing at something and then they would just say that it's not funny to them, and it would just automatically turn me off of that subject. It'd be like, okay then, did you have to say that right in front of me? You couldn't have told your fellow employers about that at work? Anyway, so I still have another minute, almost exactly. So, as you can see, I have a lot of stuff in my inventory. I could have set up a sentry gun right there to make sure that they didn't try and defuse it, but I just, you know, I wasn't thinking, and I just went in there and started going ham. So I just played the objective a lot in this game, and luckily for me, he couldn't defuse that in time, and he ran away before he could get it. You're right there. I ran away because I didn't want to get killed by it. So, yeah, there's my gameplay, and I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Like I said before, if you want to, you know, post in the comments your pet peeves, or if you have another subject that you want me to talk about, feel free to post it in the thingamajig, and I'll see you guys in the next video.